Hey guys, what's up? Zax here. Today we are here with yet another F1 2014 video. Today we're going to be giving my first impressions of the game and overall how this game is in comparison to F1 2013. However, before we properly get into this video, I just want to say my thoughts are with Jules Bianchi, his friends, family, and everyone involved with the Marussia operation, because it must be a very hard time for them. I don't really want to get into everything that's happened, but a very sad accident this morning for Jules Bianchi, and fingers crossed that he's going to be able to be okay. So here we are in Australia for my 3-lap race around the Melbourne circuit, and I'll be racing as Lewis Hamilton, and we're starting in 4th position here. And I'm going to be going through F1 2014 and basically giving my good points, my bad points, not really bad points, but my sort of constructive criticism, I'd say, at the moment, and overall my rating of the game at the end of the day. So let's get into the good points, because I think a lot of people want to understand what's good about this game and what's different to it, in comparison to F1 2013. So the big thing for me I've noticed is that the physics of the cars are really improved. Obviously there's a big rule change at the start of this year, which meant that the cars had to be very different. They're a lot harder to drive in the aspect that you're sliding around a lot more. You've got the turbos and everything as well. And I honestly feel the physics are done well in this game. It makes the car harder to drive, even if you have traction control on, than in comparison to F1 2013, if you had the same assists on. But it's also not too hard. It's not like you can just easily just put your foot down out of the corners and you're not sliding all over the place, because there definitely is that challenge there. But I don't think it's as hard as I think a lot of people might expect if you turn off all the assists. But I think at the end of the day, you don't want it to be that hard, because it takes a bit of the enjoyment out of it. So it's definitely harder to drive in comparison to F1 2013. The car's definitely sliding about more. Even when you're changing through the gears, sometimes the car's sliding out a little bit, which is quite realistic, because you can see a lot of the time in real life they're a little bit all over the place, because the cars just don't have the downforce. So that's good. It definitely makes the cars harder to drive. It's going to take most of us a lot more time to actually get used to them and be fast as we were in 2013. In comparison, how fast we were in comparison to other players will definitely take a bit more time. So I think it's good for Codemasters to sort of tackle the new rule changes quite well here. Not make it really hard, but make it hard enough to actually make a difference. So I think that's good. I think that's a really nice thing about F1 2014. The difference you can definitely feel in the physics, which I think personally is a big thing about this game. Next thing is that they've got rid of the Young Drivers Test. I absolutely hated the Young Drivers Test. In all honesty, it was really boring. It was quite pointless at the end of the day. And they've had the new driver evaluation system, which just seems so much better. And I think that's just, a couple of laps around Monza, if it's going to be the same one that we've had in this demo. And I think that's just so much better. Just doing a couple of laps around Monza to evaluate how good you are. And I think that's just the best way about doing it. At the end of the day, it gets you into the career mode so much faster. You don't have to be waiting around to do all the challenging and everything. I mean, sometimes the challenges are good to get people up to speed with online play and everything. But at the end of the day, I think this 3-lap evaluation system is just so much better, and it will just get us all into the career mode so much faster, instead of wasting maybe 30 odd minutes trying to do the Young Drivers Test. I think this is a much better system, and in my opinion that's one of the good things as well this year. Getting rid of that was obviously a big thing. Sorry about that. That was just me turning into the corner way too early. It makes me look a bit stupid, but yeah, just turning into the corner just a bit too fast there. And the last thing I've got in the good points, and now I'm just going through sort of the big points in my opinion. So AI do seem better. Now you might be like, "Oh, Alex, you're flying away. They don't seem better at all." Well, this is on Expert AI. I should probably be playing on Legend, but this is on Expert. I'm playing in the Mercedes, which is obviously a very fast car. Rosberg getting caught up behind Massa and Hulkenberg, so that's making a bit of a difference there. And if you watch my difficulty comparison, you saw the difference between the AI in 2013 to 2014. The AI were overtaking around the outside, the inside, all over the place in my difficulty comparison. Sorry, that was sort of quite good. It wasn't even supposed to be that, but it sort of showcased some of the good driving from the AI, looking around the outside, being more opportunistic with the overtakes, and I think that's really good. Obviously sometimes they still do back out, which is a bit unfortunate. Back out the corners when you're going side by side, a bit unfortunate. I think it's mostly when they're on the inside, you're on the outside, they normally back out because they're not on the racing line. But apart from that, in all honesty guys, I think the AI are better in this game, which should be more fun for all of us, as obviously racing with the AI is sometimes more fun than racing online, because you're not getting taken out all the time. So that's the good points, the sort of 3 big points I've picked up so far, but obviously there's more to come, and I'll do a full review down the line. And the only bad point, I mean, I don't want to be like, oh well, everything's great, but I haven't really found anything wrong with it at the moment, so I'm not going to report anything wrong with it, but I can see a lot of you guys saying, well, this game looks very similar to F1 2013, and I'm not going to lie, it's not that much different to F1 2013. It's a good game, but it's not that much different to F1 2013. Now, obviously you see the HUD and everything looks pretty similar, the track layout and everything pretty similar, and overall it isn't that much different from F1 2013, but I think the fact the rule changes were so drastic it's sort of lucky in a way, because it does make the game quite different in the way you attack some corners and everything. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty happy with it so far. And overall, I say it's worth the buy, especially if you can find a good deal, because I know lots of shops will be selling this for like 50 odd quid, but definitely shop around, guys. Look what some stores are, you know, selling it at. I mean, big one for me, Shop2 have always done good prices, so, and I'm not sponsored by Shop2 or anything, but generally they're a good place to get games cheap, so definitely look over there if you want to, you know, find some cheap games. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And also, one last thing, if you do want to see your 100% race of your car choice and track choice, go over and check out yesterday's video, which I'll try and remember to link below, because tomorrow I'm going to be trying to record another 100% race with a track and car of your choice. But I just need your comments and see, you know, what car and track is most voted. So go over there, check it out. That would be really appreciated. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.